Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. This is day 17. For my review today, this is going to be an emotional one. As I said in my last, what I was saying yesterday, that's because this is the very last film that Wes Craven was a part of, and that is The Girl in the Photographs. Now, this is he was executive producer on this, and this came out in 2015. So I don't know how much besides financially did he have a part in this film. But as you can tell, this is a family video buy because of the sticker. But yeah, it says brutal thriller that would make Wes Craven proud. And then it says in Wes Craven's final film. Yeah. So essentially this story is, you're introduced to the main character in this film. Her name's Colleen, and she is the store clerk, at the local, like, grocery store. And essentially she is, she goes into work one day, and then she finds this picture of this, like, bloodied body of a girl tied up and stuff, and she reports it to the police, and the police just kind of like, that's probably nothing. And then, it keeps going on, and she keeps getting more of these photographs. There's dismembered body parts in the next one, and so this is you're also introduced to this photographer played by Kal Penn. There he is. You probably can't see him that well. He was one of the guys from House. He was one of the main from the later seasons of House. He was one of the main guys who helped House out and stuff. Love the guy as an actor. Great stuff. So he is a photographer, and they're from LA, and he and his posse of, I think it's 1, 2, 3, I think there's 5 other people maybe, that come from LA to this small town. It's from Minnesota. It's in Minnesota, set in Minnesota at least. Is from the small town where Kal Penn's character was originally from before he moved to LA. And so what's interesting, what do I think about this film? Now, I will preface this by saying this plays out like a slasher film. So these people are taking these photographs and for this girl, Colleen, and they kind of keep them locked up and then kind of kill them. But then the end of the film kind of plays out like a slasher film. This is kind of more like a crime thriller, horror, slasher film all in one. Now I'm 30 of 30 for Craven films, and my likes of if Craven has his name on a film, do I like it? I've at least been entertained by all of his films now. My thoughts on this one. Does this continue the trend? And the short answer is hell yeah. I fucking love this film. This is such a unique premise. I'm a sucker for unique premises. So the Kal Penn's character and all of these people from LA are your very stereotypical, stuck-up, pretentious assholes that are yeah, I made it, I'm this big shot. Especially Kal Penn is I know everything. But what makes his character, to me, interesting at least, that I don't absolutely despise him, is he's very self-aware of this, and this whole film is very meta in that way. All the characters are aware of themselves, of who they are. Kal Penn is aware that he's a pretentious asshole. And he's I'm aware of this, and yet I'm gonna do something about it. I'm gonna do something good about it, and let's try to maneuver this situation to where it can help all of us out. And it's really, really cool. I like that. I like that their characters are very aware of themselves. It also has the main character, Ren McCormick, from the Footloose remake. That has his character, and he's probably the second most likable character other than Colleen, who is unbelievably attractive in this film. I'm shit, man. And he is also he has a crush on the girl, and their chemistry is, I find, really good in the film. And Kal Penn is the douche character as always, and he has his girlfriend who they're kind of like this fling, but they know that they kind of do stuff with other people, kind of thing. They're sort of like open relationship kind of thing, which is cool too. And they kind of like have that kind of relationship, but it does kind of produce some like tension in their relationship. But all in all, I find myself unbelievably entertained in this film. I felt about an hour and 20 minutes into the film. This is like an hour and 34 minutes, an hour and 33 minutes, and I was not bored for a second in this film. An hour into it, I was like, shit, this only has a half an hour. Like, I wish it had an hour left. This is, again, I've been critiquing films for feeling too long. This, I felt like if it was 5-10 minutes longer, I would have been perfectly content with it. Overall, I felt like it was really solid, though. Really well shot, really well crafted. The acting was really solid. These guys are all solid actors and really well produced. Emmy Award winning as far as Kal Penn is concerned with House, series and stuff. And so the acting, it feels like that. It feels like a very high budget film. Really solid stuff. I really wish I would have gotten around to watching this sooner, but as it is, I really, really enjoyed the film. It was a very solid watch. I really enjoyed the film. If my score for this is going to be an 8.5 out of 10. This is probably my most enjoyable watch so far, and of course, I might be a little biased in that with being Wes Craven, but I truly, truly enjoyed this film. Wes Craven's final film he was ever a part of, and that is sad to say, but went out on top, man. A legend, and I have enjoyed every one of his works so far, so namaste. Thanks, Wes. Yeah, this is a great, great film. Yeah, I'm gonna get to watching Halloween film because it's October. So thanks for tuning in today, guys, and hopefully you enjoyed this, and have a great day. Peace.